And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And he takes ball one. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 New York. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. At the plate, Luis Arias. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Josh Donaldson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Donaldson Commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail 1. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next for New York, Clint Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. On it goes right through him into left field. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
High and deep to right center. Kepler's on his horse. And the Play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Aaron Judge will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Miguel Sano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Byron Buxton is on deck. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Into the box now, Byron Buxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. 1 strike now from Cole. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Sano leads off first with 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Luke Voit. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Throw won't get him.
Next for the Yankees.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Rosario has to retreat to the track, but he has it to return. So stepping in, Mitch Garver as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now in the box, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A 1-1 is in there for the second strike. First and second here with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Luis Arias will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. 2 men on, 2 out, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Twin strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on.
Taken high and deep to right. Kepler's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And no advance. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the board. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Two and 0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rosario.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu is calling for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Twins.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Miguel.
Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 2-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 4-0. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Luke Voigt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. LeMahieu is there. And that ends the inning. Number 66 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for it.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Rosario on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. 5-0 New York. Digging in, Luis Arias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Count even now at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The third baseman, number 24.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the...
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Three-two pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get...
The center fielder, number 25. Byron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Byron Buxton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line to the right side. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 11.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window.
Down and away, ball one. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game. Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Arise, moving to his left, 1 away. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Chopper to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees do get. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. And that misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. Torres brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Next to number 30, the second baseman, Louis.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole.
number 43.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
He's going back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 0-2 delivery.
Count is 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Torres onto the grass, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, and they're runners at the corners now. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Voit is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Thank you, Heidi.
the first baseman,
Luke Voit is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll.
Strike count.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Torres will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now a throw over to first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brett Gardner remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Here he comes on 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Byron Buxton is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Chad Green is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 57, Chad Green.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. First offering on its way. Mitch Garver is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft. This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him, and he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
Up next for Minnesota.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 7-6 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, Biro. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
3 runs already home here. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count. With a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away. Nelson Cruz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1 from the stretch. Bases are loaded with only one out. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hit high and deep out there to left center. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
From the stretch. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
First pitch, 106.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 2-2. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. Digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hayes.
Here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
If the offense didn't already know, the man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. One and 0. Here it is.
2 balls, no strike.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and one, here it is. And he misses, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now at the plate, Ryan Reynolds. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball at inside.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Castro is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
National, not shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. It's in there, though, a base hit. And from the jump, the Pirates have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now is Adam Eaton. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high and gone up into the second deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Juan Soto to the plate
The
now.
left fielder.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Now the 3-0 offering. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball four.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Up next for the Buccos, Jose Osuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jose Osuna.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting it. The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Striding into the box, Jacob Stallings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball one. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Hot shot on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
Colin Moran will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Colin Moran.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way.
Ball. I got the count. 2-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So here's Adam Frazier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Frazier on at first, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. One and 2. Here it is.
That's a ball. 2-2 now.
Reynolds would be next. The payoff pitch. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Archer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
No ball, 2 strikes. The count is 1-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brian Reynolds.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And it's 1-1. hit in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
1 away.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Jose Osuna.
Next will be Jose Osuna. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Jacob Stallings stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.